D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to basically read it to you. Also, before I get just started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that we got that business out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, so The Office looks like it's getting a reboot. Now, I just want to say right off the bat, this article comes from Collider, and I'm not a fan of The Office. I'm not saying that it's a bad show. It's just I've only seen season 1, and it just turned me off. And I was just like, you know what? I don't have time to watch any more of this because I'm just at a point in my life where it's like, if you get one season, then that's generous, I think. And if you can't convince me in one season, I got to drop you, and maybe I'll pick you up later. But I don't think it's going to happen. So why don't we go ahead and read this article and everything, and I'll tell you some more of my thoughts on this, because I have to say I think this is a bad idea. Anyway, so it says the acclaimed comedy series starred Steve Carell, Ryan Johnson, John Krasinski, Mindy Kaling, Jenna Fisher, and more. All right, so it says the big picture. The Office, known as one of the funniest sitcoms in recent history, is reportedly set to return to TV. News of the reboot comes after the resolution of the writer's strike, and original showrunner Greg Daniels is expected to revamp the series. The cast, including John Krasinski and Mindy Kaling, have expressed interest in revisiting their roles in the potential reboot, which from what this sounds like, I don't see them going back there and being able to do it. Well, let's just finish this. Okay, so over the years, it has been said that laughter is the best medicine. In the modern world and current era of television, sitcoms have been one of its many conveyors. The Office, seminal workplace sitcom, which had a brilliantly hilarious run from 2005 till 2013. Wow, it went on that long? Man. What is that, like 7 seasons? I don't know. Anyways, can be categorized as one of the funniest shows to ever grace television. Not in my opinion, but I have a twin brother and he loves this show. I personally am just like, I don't get it, but but I'm not saying it's bad that if you like it, because some of the shows, I'm just like, if you like this show, I don't understand how you could like it. Now, after many rumblings of a reboot, it seems The Office is reportedly set to finally return to TV. The major development for the show comes hot on the heels of the tentative agreement reached for the resolution of the 5-month-long writer's strike. The Office is centered on the employees of a fictional paper and stationery company in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and according to writers Matthew Belloni and Jonathan Heddle, I don't know if they say their names right. I don't care. Its return, it's imminent. In an article for Puck News, the pair scheduled that original showrunner Greg Daniels will return to revamp the series. They wrote, Greg Daniels is set to do a reboot of The Office. For instance, Disney's Donna Walden will finally be able to announce the return of her BFF Ryan Murphy from Netflix. A ton of high-profile movie script will come in. The industry will chug back to normal. I mean, I think, first off, yeah, they're right. It will come back to normal. I think it'll take some time. I don't think we'll see anything. I think there will be, I'm just talking about the writer's strike right now. I think there will be a period where we will see no new content. I mean, and if we do, very little new content. The news of a reboot came as part of a border conversation regarding that projects and deals will emerge once the strike officially ends. News of this reboot might not come as a surprise to some, given that there have been rumors from both cast members and exclusive executives at NBC alike. All right, I'm not going to read the rest of this article just because it's not really needed for me to finish this video, but I do want to go down here to right here where it says about this. and talks about the iconic characters. And then I want to talk about the show in general and what I think of it. So it says The Office boasts many memorable characters. However, none can quite compete with the appeal of the socially awkward yet hilarious, endearing regional manager that is Steve Carell's Michael Scott. The rest of the show's cast includes Ryan Johnson, John Krasinski, Jenna Fisher, Mindy Kaling, Craig Robinson, BJ Novak, Creed Bratton, Angelina Cow. Okay, all these people. Yay. All right. So I want to go back up here. We'll just go, we'll just keep it right here of the cast members here because that's fun for them. Now, one thing I want to talk about with this, and what I think people should be worried about with this show is if they're gonna go woke. Now, I understand that a lot of people are all like, oh, but it's got to be more modern. I don't have a problem with that. And as you can see from this picture right here, which doesn't include Steve Carell or Mindy Kaling, but in that original show, it was a lot of white people. And I know plenty of people that have a problem with that. And for me personally, like I said before, I don't watch the show, but I do think they are going to go woke. And here's why I think that. Oh, let me define what I think woke is, because there's this whole controversy of like, you can't even define woke and everything. For me personally, woke is a state of awareness only achieved by those dumb enough to find injustice in everything except their own behavior. So this is what I think they're going to do. I think this is going to go woke because I think this is going to be very anti-white. Because if you remember from the first show, and you can see from this picture right here, it's a lot of white people. So I think that to combat that and be all like, there wasn't enough minorities on the show, it wasn't, inclusive or diverse, they're gonna stack the deck with a lot of people of color, which I don't have a problem with. But at the same time, I just go, what nonsense are we gonna get? Which BLM character are we gonna get? Which is gonna be super fun because nothing says comedy like activism. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's what it's going to be. You're going to get, and if Mindy Kaling gets involved, it's going to be shit because she's a shit writer, everything that she writes is just pure nonsense. I mean, I watched a couple of episodes of that Mindy Kaling show. That sucked. That Velma show sucked. She wrote that movie. What was it? Late Night. Man, was that a complete abortion? You know what I'm saying? It was just so stupid. So what do I think this is going to do? First off, I think that people that really love that show are going to give it a try. That's fine. Maybe I'll give it a try. But people, I think, have just moved on and they just want to remember what it was. But I'm not going to watch this show. I don't care what they do. I take that back. I might give it a try, but I doubt it. But we'll see how this turns out and who they get and all that good stuff. But yeah, I see it heading down the activism path. You know what I'm saying? Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about the Office getting a reboot? Are you guys fans of this? Not fans of this? How do you feel about this? Do you think they can do a reboot of this in today's age? Because I was talking to a friend and they were saying there was some problematic episodes in The Office in the beginning. There's one about a race day or something like that. I was like, interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen it before, but I'm interested in seeing exactly where they go with this and who they get for it and all that stuff. But I don't see it. I don't see why. That's my biggest thing. Why? Nobody cares. Nobody wants this. Tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.